Snow on a meadow, spaghetti with meatballs, spooky old movies and funny prank phone calls, Slurpees and ice caps, so sweet frozen drinks. These are a few of my favorite things. Yes, dear friend, welcome to another edition of Top 5 Tuesday, and today we are talking about my favorite things. It's my top 5 favorite albums in country music history. Now, these are albums that I have owned and the ones that are important to me. So everybody else's top 5 is going to be different, but let me know your top 5 in the comments below. But for me, these are my 5 favorite country albums. At number 5, the best Christmas album in country music history, and I will fight you on that. It is Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, Once Upon a Christmas. If we're talking about amazing Christmas albums to get you in the spirit, it's Kenny and Dolly all the way. So many classics on this one. You gotta have it as part of your collection. Kenny and Dolly's Once Upon a Christmas. That's in at number 5. Number 4 for me, I wore this tape out when I was a kid. It is Alvin and the Chipmunks and Chipmunks in Low Places. Yes, Alvin and the boys went country in the early 90s, and as a little kid, my parents got me this cassette, and it was absolute heaven for me. We're talking not only Alvin and the Chipmunks singing country music songs, but all the great guests they had on this as well. There's songs with Aaron Tippin, there's songs with Billy Ray Cyrus, there's songs with Tammy Wynette, all of them interacting with the Chipmunks, all a whole lot of fun, and as a little kid, really got me to enjoy country music that much more. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipmunks in Low Places, my number 4 favorite country album. At number 3, Corb Lund, Hair in My Eyes Like a Highland Steer, won the CCMA for Album of the Year in 2006. This one chock full of some of Corb's absolute best. One of my all-time favorite tunes from him, The Counterfeiters Blues. That's on here. You got the title track, The Truck Got Stuck, Always Keep an Edge on Your Knife, All I Want to Do Is Play Cards, Little Foothills Heaven, just a treasure trove of amazing Corb Lund tunes, all in one fantastic package. Hair in My Eyes Like a Highland Steer, Corb Lund, my number 3 favorite album. At number 2, Alan Jackson's Greatest Hits. Now, this was released in 1995, so that lets you know just how great a career Alan Jackson has had. All the great songs he's had that came after 1995, not even on this one. So you take a look at some of these are strictly from 1990 to 95, and how many amazing songs Alan Jackson had in his first 5 years on the charts. Of course, you've got Chattahoochee and Gone Country. She's Got the Rhythm and I Got the Blues. Midnight in Montgomery, always one of my favorites as well. Don't Rock the Jukebox, Summertime Blues, I Don't Even Know Your Name, Here in the Real World. So many great songs. As a kid, Alan Jackson was my first huge country star that I was a major fan of. If there was anything Alan Jackson, I had to have it. So the Greatest Hits album was a big part of my childhood. Alan's Greatest Hits, that's at number 2. Number 1 for me, though, Ronnie Millsap, Greatest Hits Volume 2, an album that's been certified platinum, and for good reason. This is an absolutely incredible collection of some of Ronnie's absolute best. When we first got a record player a few years back, it was one of the first purchases we made. I knew this had to be part of our vinyl collection, and while I am a huge country music fan, my wife is not. She doesn't like country music, but she loves Ronnie Millsap, and this album is a great reason why. You talk about some of the tunes on here. Any Day Now, Stranger in My House, Lost in the 50s Tonight, Wouldn't Have Missed It for the World, There's No Getting Over Me, She Keeps the Home Fires Burning. We have listened to this album on repeat just over and over. It's incredible. My wife loves it. My son loves it. Ronnie Millsap, Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Number 1 album in country music history for me. But what are your top 5? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back again next week with a brand new Top 5 Tuesday.